Alright, welcome back everybody to Final Fantasy VIII, our playthrough here. Where we last left off, we witnessed President Deling give a live broadcast to the world, introducing the Sorceress as an ambassador. He says he wants everlasting peace, but other countries are at odds with Galbadia, so he needs an ambassador. Basically a cry of dictatorship. He's going to use this sorceress to enforce their will. And yes, they found the train base for the Forest Owls and destroyed it after we kidnapped the fake president. So now we're going to lay low and then sneak Rinoa out of town where she'll be safe. So that is the current mission, is to get out of Timber undetected. Right, so they're another resistance group, but I mean, it would be so much easier if you were all just one big resistance organization instead of multiple different ones, but okay. Good question. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hide upstairs. That's rude. He was so angry when he found out it was only the three of you dispatched Timber. What? They might have been fighting the whole Galbadian force, he said. And all they dispatch are 3 rookies? Yeah. That guy's always serious, you should know that by now. Squall's laughing at that. The President of Galbadia and the Sorceress joined forces. Sai protect the President. He may have been killed because of it, because the Sorceress took him. So if she is working for the President, then it makes sense. Yep. He just doesn't give an AF. And yeah, and you notice Zell is a bit down. Basically, he realizes that if anything happens to Garden, it's going to be his fault because he said something. And she's not talking to you either. Okay. What's the plan? Alright, what am I supposed to do? Any thoughts on where to go? Well, we have to get out of here first. Garden Code Article 8, Line 7. Head for the nearest garden. Galbadia Garden. We can take the train from here and get off at the station called East Academy. From there we go through the forest west of the station to get to Galbadia Garden. I've been there several times, we should be okay. Alright, so that's the plan. So the party will be... I guess I'll throw in Quistis and Rinoa. Because we haven't had Quistis in a while. And Rinoa's new. So... get a bunch of goodies. Alright, so let's go. Zone in disguise. You need to go to East Academy. There are no more tickets left. Nah, Quistis wasn't really part of the plan. And he's gonna pretend to have a stomach ache again, so that he doesn't have to go. Yep. Yeah. Alright, so you come down the stairs. And cross the platform here. And here's the train. Last train for the day, please hurry aboard. Yep. Yes, they want to remind you, in case you were wandering around Timber for a minute. But even though I know what we're going to be doing, I am not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing some side stuff first. That'll probably take this entire episode and probably next one too, because this is a good chunk of things to do. This train bound for East Academy will depart shortly. There it goes. We'll... Okay. Yeah, okay. Scan the tickets, open the door. Okay. Yeah, if you want to repay him, he's in the Naughty magazines. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Am I supposed to talk to Selfie or something? Yes. We know. Okay. Yeah, leave him alone. Okay, there we go. Alright. Just moving along the Galbadian continent here. We are not getting off at East Academy. This is where we would to continue the plot, but we're going to continue on further to the north. Dollet Station. You guys remember Dollet, right? If you don't, there's a giant tower right there on the mountainside. So, we're heading back to Dollet. Before I do anything else, actually, I probably should have already done this, but who has Quetzalcoatl? Who has Quetzalcoatl? Oh, it was Rinoa, right? Yeah, it was. Okay. Card. It's gotta be full life, right? Yeah. Okay. Why do you not have Isuna? Isuna's much better on defense. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. It's not important. Okay. So. This is Dollet. And you remember this town square, right? Of course. Off limits to everyone except for Galbadian military officials. It's part of their peace treaty. Okay. Interesting. This has nothing to do with the side stuff I'm doing and just exploring, really. I'm pretty sure there's like a funny scene down here or something. Not really relevant to any side quests. Like you go all the way up to the communications tower and then, I don't know, something happens. If I can get there anyway. Oh, I forgot to actually, yeah, I haven't actually taught Quistis any of her limit breaks yet. I have items to do that. So that's something I can do this episode. Just kill these guys real quick. Okay. Diablos learned Encounter half, so let's immediately throw him on Encounter none. Because that will be a pretty powerful thing when we get that. But before that, let's go to Item. Just sort, sure. Okay. Certain items, like Curse Spike, teaches Quistis the blue magic level ?death, for example. Aqua Breath, Bad Breath, Mighty Guard, okay. Okay. That's actually all we had, but that's okay. That's more than we had a second ago, and we could get more with Card Refinery if you wanted to. Okay. Why are men so incompetent? And now the road is blocked by this giant robot. So it's just a, joke. But, comedy, that's worth a detour, right? Okay. More importantly, we got a few AP out of it to teach our GFs a few abilities, because we really need that move Find before we can finish the side quests here in Dollet. So I'll probably do the first part of it involving the card games, and then learn that between this episode and the next episode, and then record the next episode doing the second part of the side quest. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Okay. Well, I was hoping to get back into town without another conflict, but it's alright. That was easy enough. Okay. Alright, so he's going to pretend like nothing happened. Okay, so we can look around here. There's a shop, there's a hotel, there's a pub. Nothing in the shop's really worthwhile. Yeah. It's just a shop. And the pub we'll do later, after the fact. First, we'll go to the hotel. And I guess I'll give you guys a brief tutorial / explanation on how best to, change card rules or whatever. So first, definitely save. 100% save. And okay, so if you are carrying the rules of another region, which we are, Galbadia's rules, which we got from Timber, but Timber's technically part of Galbadia right now, it's occupied. So we'll be playing with a mixture of their rules and ours. Now, Dollet uses random and elemental as rule sets, while Galbadia used same and open. We want open to spread, and we want random to be removed, obviously, because random is really, really, really bad. If you can't choose the cards you're playing, then you basically have no shot of winning. Let's see. I guess I'll do that. So then I can do that. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So I did actually win. It doesn't matter which one I take. I guess I'll take a creeps. Because I think... Okay, so the open rule has spread. That is one of the things we want to happen. So save again. Basically, you just save and reload until you get what you need. There is a way to manipulate the random number generator to force it to do what you want, but it's just safer to... no. Okay. It's just safer to not do that. And just save and because if you do it wrong, then you're stuck with something else. So I shouldn't say safer, it's faster to just not do that and just play the game. But because now I am no longer carrying Galbadia's rules, if I want to change the rule set for Dollet, because the open rule set spread, right? But now I'm no longer, whatchamacallit, no longer carrying Galbadia's rules. So if I play games with her again, it's not going to change the rule set any further. So what I need to do is go back to Galbadia, right? Well, Timber, go back to the Galbadia region, which includes Timber. I can't get into Galbadia yet. Unless it's part of a dream. So go back to Timber. You know, the train was a lot faster than going on foot. Okay. Alright, now where's the entrance? Because I can't just walk into the train tunnel. I have to walk in through the main gate to the city. Okay. I'm gonna one-shot kill, aren't I? No, okay, good. Card. Because I'm trying to avoid getting the experience if I can. No, two-shot kill. Great. Okay, so I need to hone in on exactly how much damage I can do without killing it, and go from there. Alright, so the entrance to the city is over on that side. Yeah, okay. I'll just follow the road to avoid any conflicts, because you can't get into fights while you're on the road. Okay. Alright, so what you do is you ask if he wants to play, and he'll say you want to mix Dollet's rules with ours, and you say no, and you keep asking to play him until he stops asking to mix rules. And that's when you know that you are now carrying that region's rules again. So now I have Galbadia's rules on me instead of Dollet's rules. So I can go back to Dollet and attempt to change Dollet's rules again. Probably should have taken the train. Through that forest is where I'll need to go to continue the main story. Just gonna keep going for now. Okay. I feel like I've been recording for a decent amount of time and I've accomplished pretty much nothing. So this is an interesting episode. Okay, so we had the funny scene. That was worth it. Alright, so now that we're all the way back here, save us some walking. We're going to save again. And try this again. Okay, so open is now native to Dollet. We want to play a game and hopefully get rid of the random ruling. On the bright side, with the the bright side about having these random cards is that if you lose, it's not a big deal because you're not actually losing anything important. Man, the elemental rule set's gonna really... it's a real pain. Ouch. Alright. Yeah, I lost that one for sure. But I'm not losing anything important. Yeah, none of those cards are good cards. Okay, so nothing actually happened here this time. Which is weird. Okay. I have no idea what any of these guys turn into. Okay, that is not the rule we wanted to spread. So, because we really wanted the random rule to be abolished from the region. So we just do a hard reset and reload. Let me move the mouse again. Okay. And I think leaving the area and coming back in helps with the randomness. I don't know how. I just feel like that's helpful. And I don't think you actually need to even play the game. I think you can ask to play and then quit. And the rules might still change. Maybe. I could be wrong. Because nothing's happening. Okay. Well, it happened that time. But again, it was the same rule, and we don't want that. So let me try again. Just gonna take a try or two to get it right. Okay. Alright. No, come on, let's just get back into the game. Sorry, I took a stretch while I was loading. Alright. So let's try it this way. I'm going to leave. Come back in. Now you can challenge her and say no. And I know that doing that a certain number of times before getting into the game will manipulate the... that's exactly what we want. Yes, so that does manipulate the random number generator a bit to affect exactly what rules are abolished or spread or whatever. So now, just to make sure, we have open and we have elemental. We don't really want elemental, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world that we have it. Like it's not going to ruin anything, and we can worry about changing that more later. Okay. I guess the Abyss Worm. Alright. So that is that. So now, if we go down to the pub, now that we have the rules for the card game set, basically all this was preparing for playing the card game. Okay, so you go into the pub. Now you can talk to this woman by the bar. So yeah, there's a few options here. So what if I ask the other, are you really a woman? Pretty offensive thing to ask. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so he's not going to serve me alcohol because I'm still a child. Let's see. So here we have the Queen of Cards again. We're not going to challenge her yet. But we are going to read this issue of Timber Maniacs. It's very important to read that. And this, yes. Yes, we'll play a card game with you. We understood what he was talking about, right? This is actually the home to the Queen of Cards, so this is like, I don't know, her brother or whatever. Family members, anyway. Yeah, I'll go there. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine too. So you have to beat him. Which is pretty easy to do. I guess I'll take the deck. I don't know what any of those can convert into. You're pretty good. I'll show you my private room. And he'll take you to his private room, which is important. So now we can enter the private room across the way. And if you talk to him, no, not the magazine, talk to him. You're only the second one to enter this room as a winner. The first was, yeah, I'll stop talking now. Give generously to those who defeat you. That used to be the code between fighting men, and I still follow that code. Go ahead and take whatever card you want. I'm sorry, they're all used and old. So you get a bunch of really, really bad cards. None of those are worth anything. Oh, and don't tell the old guy that you're the second guy to beat me. You know what I mean. I have a reputation to live up to, plus I don't want to disappoint him. Okay. For the first time in my life I lost. Summer was almost over, I lost again. Why can't I win? I'll win someday. Oh, he proposed. So, yeah, I think he's the Queen of Cards' husband. Because if we're the second person to ever beat him, then, you know, she would be the first. Because that's relevant plot. Our daughter was born. Okay, so Queen of Cards' father? I don't know the lore. It's like, so apparently not the husband because the wife is dead. Okay. What? Did I get a occult? Yes, I did. Occult fan number 2. Definitely want to get that from here. That is a must. Get that from that stack. Okay. So none of that's really important, but he will, once he's in this private room, he won't play it out front, but once he is in his private room, he will play a card that we want to win from him. Well, he will occasionally play a card that we want to win from him. Just like all the other people that play cards we want to win, they don't do it very often, and it's frustrating when you're trying to record video. Okay. But we've been going, what, 35 minutes, roughly? I'll probably get this, yeah, there it is, the Siren card from him, and then call it an episode, because the things I still need to do in Dollet with the Queen of Cards can't really do without getting the move find ability to discover hidden locations. Okay, get Siren, absolutely. Alright, so that is that. I have the Siren card. That was worth it. Now I'll talk to her after I get back. Because there's 2 quests involving her. Well, 2 quests. Put that in air quotes. But there's 2 things we need to do involving her before we leave Dollet. So I'm going to head on out to the world map, and I'll save the, actually no, before I end this episode. Just go to the hotel and rent a room. Thanks, y'all. That bell girl will take you to the room. Yeah, the girl I was using to change the rule set. Okay, so definitely get a room and get an issue of Timber Maniacs. There's basically one in every hotel in the game. So that's 2 issues of Timber Maniacs in this episode. Yeah, so I'll just save here then instead. That works. And just to double check how long I've been recording, 40 minutes. That's a decent length episode. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll go learn move find in between episodes, and then we'll continue next time with speaking to the Queen of Cards again. We put the effort to send her to Dollet from Balam, so we might as well make use of her. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.